Good morning, students. Last class we saw a position vector in the space, and it's a continuity, it's a differentiability, and some differentiable rules for differentiation. Also, we saw constant multiple rule, vector cross product rule, dot product rule, etc. With the proof, we already say in the last class. So now let's move on to the next section. Here, if r is the position vector of a particle moving along a smooth curve in the space, so we have given the position vector, that is the vector r of t is given. Then the velocity of that vector along r is the spot. Then v of t equals dr by dt. dr by dt കാണാൻ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചതാണ്. r of t നമുക്ക് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് already. And v of t denotes the velocity vector. v of t denotes the velocity vector or the tangent vector. ലാസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞായിരുന്നു, ഒരു വെക്ടർ നമുക്ക് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ ടാൻജന്റ് വെക്ടർ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ അതിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുത്താൽ മതിയെന്ന് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. സോ dr by dt, r is the given position vector. The derivative of r with respect to t will give the tangent to that curve, and that is the velocity vector. അപ്പോൾ tangent to the curve കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നതും velocity vector കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നതും r എന്നുള്ള പൊസിഷൻ വെക്ടറിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുത്തുകൊണ്ടാണ്. At any time t, the direction of v is the direction of motion. The magnitude of v is the particle's speed. അപ്പോൾ velocity vector v നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ അറിയാം. അതിന്റെ മാഗ്നിറ്റ്യൂഡ് എടുത്താൽ നമുക്ക് പാർട്ടിക്കിളിന്റെ സ്പീഡ് കിട്ടും. ആൻഡ് ദ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് a, അതായത് വെലോസിറ്റിയുടെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ്, അതായത് ആറിന്റെ സെക്കൻഡ്, ആറിനെ ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ വെലോസിറ്റി കിട്ടും. അതിനെ ഒന്നും കൂടെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുത്താൽ ഡി വി ബൈ ഡി ടി, വിയുടെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ്, വി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഡി ആർ ബൈ ഡി ടി. അതാണ് ആക്സിലറേഷൻ വെക്ടർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അതായത് ആറിനെ രണ്ട് പ്രാവശ്യം ഡിഫറൻഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ വി വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് ദ ആക്സിലറേഷൻ വെക്ടർ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് പറയാം, വെലോസിറ്റി വെക്ടറിനെ ഒന്നും കൂടെ ഡിഫറൻഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ വി വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് ദ ആക്സിലറേഷൻ വെക്ടർ. So velocity is the derivative. Once again, v equal to dr by dt, and to find the speed, find the modulus of v. Acceleration means dv by dt or d square r by dt square, 2 times derivative of r. Then the unit vector v by mod v is the direction of motion at time t. അപ്പോൾ direction of motion കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറയുവാണ് എങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്താണ് കാണേണ്ടത്, യൂണിറ്റ് വെക്ടർ ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ v divided by modulus v ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോഴാണ് അത് കിട്ടുന്നത്. Now we'll go to an Now consider this example. Find the velocity, speed, acceleration of a particle whose motion in space is given by the position vector r of t equal to cos t I to sin t j plus 5 cos squared t. Sketch the vector v of 7 5 by 4. So just we can find the vector v at 7 pi by 4. First of all, given that our r of t equals 2 cos t I plus 2 sin t j plus 5 cos square t. Okay, so this is our r of t, and we already discussed that v of t or velocity vector can be found by taking the v of t. This is also a vector by taking the derivative of r of t, dr by dt. So finding the derivative of this r of t means take the derivative of each component function. So we will get 2 into cos t, derivative of cos t is minus sin t, is minus sin t I, plus 2 derivative of sin t is cos t j, plus 5 into cos square t. Cos square t the derivative is 2 cos t into derivative of cos t, that is minus sin t k. So you will get minus 2 sin t I plus 2 cos t j minus 10 sin t cos t k. So we have a result 2 sin t cos t. 2 sin t cos t can be written as sin 2t. Okay, so here we have 5 into 2. 2 sin t cos t can be rewritten as sin 2t. So this can be written as 2 sin t I plus 2 cos t j minus 5 sin 2t. Find 2t. Okay. Now we will find we already find a velocity vector. Now we find the speed of the acceleration of this vector. Acceleration a of t, which is equal to dv by dt. Find the derivative of v with respect to t. That is derivative of this particular function. That is, we will get minus 2 sin t derivative cos t I minus 2 cos t derivative minus sin t minus ആണ് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ഇട്ടത് 2 sin t j minus 5 into sin 2t derivative cos 2t and 2t derivative again ഒരു 2 കൂടെ വരും. Okay, so we will get minus 2 cos t I minus 2 sin t j minus 10 cos 2t. Okay, so this is our acceleration vector. Now we need to find the speed of the speed. Okay, speed is modulus of velocity vector is our speed. So to find the modulus value, we need to find square root of x square plus y square plus z square, where x is the I component, y is the j component, and z is the k component. J component and I component. Okay, therefore we will get square root of what is the x component of v of t, that is minus 2 sin t. So minus 2 sin t whole square plus component of j is 2 cos t the whole square plus minus 5 sin 2t the whole square. So which is equal to square root of, by taking the square we will get minus 2 square is 4 sin square t plus 4 cos square t plus 5 into 5 25 sin square 2t. Okay, now we can take a 4 outside, so we will get square root of 4 into sin square t plus cos square t plus 25 sin square 2t. So already we know that sin square t plus cos square t is equal to 1. So we will get root 4 plus 25 sin square 2t. Sin square 2t. This is our speed, and we need to find the velocity v of 7 pi by 4. So to find v of 7 pi by 4, put t equals 7 pi by 4 in this v of t vector, then we will get the answer. v of നമ്മളൊരു t ക്ക് വാല്യൂ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കാൻ ലാസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളതാണ്. സോ അത് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. So this is the detailed problem, and here also v pi by 4 is given, and we'll get the final value. Also we have a result. The velocity can be written as speed into direction. How can we find? V by modulus of v. By cancelling these two mod v, we will get the velocity itself. That means the velocity of a particle, this is very important, velocity of a moving particle can be written as the product of its speed and direction. Now come to the next. Now comes to the next section, questions. Here R of t is the position vector of the particle in the xy plane is given at a time t. Find the equation in x and y. This graph is the path of the particle. So we need to find the equations in x and y. Also find the particle's velocity and the acceleration vectors at the given value of t. That you already know. To find the velocity vector, we need to find dr by dt, and for the acceleration vector, we need to find dv by dt at the point t equal to 1. So first we need to find an equation in x and y. X ലും y ലും നമുക്ക് ഇതിനൊരു equation കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം. So we can find the x and y equation as take x equal to this I component, that is a t plus 1, and y equals to t square minus 1. From the first equation we can solve for t equals, we can write this as x minus 1. Now substitute the value of t in y. So y equals, this is our t, y equals x minus 1 the whole square minus 1, which is equal to a minus b the whole square, a square minus 2ab, 2x plus b square minus 1. So the equation is x square minus 2x, and this is x into x minus 2, x into x square minus 2. So this is the y equal to x into x minus 2, or y equal to x square minus 2x. This is the equation in x and y of this particular r of t. This is x and y equation. Now we can find velocity v of t equals, we need to find dr by dt, the same way as we do in the last problems. Dr by dt derivative with respect to t means here t derivative 1 plus 0, 1 in the derivative 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1i plus, ഇവിടെ t സ്ക്വയറിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എന്ത് വരും, 2t minus 1 ന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് 0j. So we need to find dr by dt at the point t equal to 1. So which is equal to 1 into I is I plus 2, substituting t equal to 1, so 2j. So this is our dr by dt at t equal to 1, and also we need to find dv by dt. dv by dt, which is our acceleration vector. dv by dt means find the derivative again. This is I plus 2tj, I plus 1i, this is also 0, plus 2t derivative 2j. So dv by dt is 2j, and at t equal to 1 means we are not parameter t, so this is also 2 itself, 2j itself. So this is the problem. So try to do these exercise problems in the same method. Now we have a vector functions of a constant length. Suppose a particle is moving around this spherical shaped sphere around the origin. Then the position vector can be written as r of t. So r of t and its derivative tangent is always orthogonal, and their dot product is equal to 0. So we need to show that we already have the result that two vectors are orthogonal. Suppose v and u are two vectors, their dot product should be 0. So with this result we need to show that position vector r and its derivative dr by dt are orthogonal vectors. R and its tangent vector, or we can say that its velocity vector, are orthogonal vector. To prove this, we need to show that r dot dr by dt is equal to 0. So for this, by direct calculation, we can write r of t dot r of t. Suppose r of t is equal to some 3i plus 4j, something, for example. So this dot, again this one 3i plus 4j. How we can find the dot product? Dot product is a scalar quantity, we already know that. So multiply the corresponding terms. So 3 into 3 9 plus 4 into 4 16. So this is the answer. So we will get a scalar value. Okay, we will get a scalar value. So that suppose the modulus of t is equal to c, then r of t can be taken as c square. Now take the derivative of both sides. D by dt of r of t dot r of t equals derivative of c square. Since c is a constant, that's the derivative is 0. Now we can in the left side we can apply the derivative rule for dot product. So first into derivative of a second, so r of t into derivative of r dash of t, derivative of r of t plus r of t dot r dash of t, first into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first equal to 0. So now this is same term, so 2 times r dash of t dot r of t equal to 0. So 2 can be taken to the left side, means 0 divided by 2, that is again 0. So we will get r dash of t dot r of t equal to 0. That means r and r dot r dash are orthogonal vectors because the dot product is given as 0. So if r is this is the result. So please note this derivation also. Show that r and r dash are orthogonal. Then you just do this derivation. If r is a differentiable vector function of t of constant length, then r dot r dr by dt is equal to 0. Now come to next examples. Now these are all some parametric representation given that this is a circle equation, this is a circle, okay, this is a cycloid equation, parabolic equation. Now just we need to find the velocity and the acceleration, nothing else special. R of t is given as sin ti plus cos tj. We can find velocity as derivative of r of t, that is sin j cos t I plus cos t minus sin t j. എന്നിട്ട് ടിക്ക് പൈ ബൈ 4 എന്നുള്ള വാല്യൂ ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്കാം, പൈ ബൈ 2 എന്നുള്ള വാല്യൂ. രണ്ട് പോയിന്റിൽ നമുക്ക് വെലോസിറ്റി കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും, ആക്സിലറേഷൻ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. These are all exercise questions, so try to do these all problems. Again, this is another exercise question. In the space, find the particles velocity and acceleration vector that you can do. Then find the particles speed and direction at the given value of t. So to find here, first example is t plus 1 equal to I, t square minus 1 equal to j, and to tk at t equal to 1. We can find the velocity vector v equal to finding the derivative of r dr by dt. So you will get it as t derivative 1, 1 into derivative 0. So this is I plus, here we will get 2tj plus 2k plus 2k. So we need to find velocity and acceleration vector. Okay, a is also need to find, that is dv by dt, and dv by dt means again find the derivative. So this derivative is 0 I, 1 into derivative 0 plus 2t derivative എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ 2 j, again here no t, so it is a constant, so derivative is 0, this is 2 j എന്ന് കിട്ടും. At t equal to 1, acceleration is always 2j, and at t equal to 1 we at t here at t equal to 1, what is our velocity is I plus 2j plus 2k. And at t equal to 1, what is our acceleration, which is again 2j. This is our acceleration. Now what we need to say, we need to find the particles speed. To find the particle speed, we will find modulus of v. Modulus of v means square root of x square, I the component in the square, that is 1 square plus 2t the whole square plus 2 square. So which is equal to root of 1 plus 4t square plus 4, and which is root of 5 plus 4t square. And also we need to find direction of a motion. Okay, so find the direction means v divided by mod v. This is the direction. So this is already we have I plus 2j plus 2k divided by root of 5 plus 4t square, that is the direction. I plus 2j plus at t equal to 1 write the particles motion at the given value of t, okay, plus 2k. So at t equal to 1, this value is become square root of 5 plus 4 into 1 square, 5 plus 4 into 1 square. So 5 plus 4 is 9, root of 9 is 3. So I plus 2j plus 2k divided by 3. This is the motion. Now what we need to write the velocity as the product of speed and direction. So speed at t equal to 1 is 3. At t equal to 1 we will get it as 3. So velocity v equals, we will get speed into direction. Speed is our 3 into this is mod v into v by mod v. That is we need to write. So I plus 2j plus 2k divided by 3. This is our direction. Cancelling 3 and 3, we will get I plus 2j plus 2k. That is our velocity. So like this, try to do other problems also. Here we need to find the angle between the velocity and the acceleration vectors, and we have a result of a dot product. We have suppose v and u are two vectors, then the dot product of this vector can be, there is another definition, mod v into mod u of u into cos theta. So this is the angle between my vectors v and u. This is a result, and from this we can write cos theta equals u dot v or v dot v divided by modulus of u into modulus of, this is into, since mod is a scalar quantity, into mod v, and theta, angle between these two vectors theta equals, we will get cos inverse u dot v divided by mod u dot mod v. So this is the angle between two vectors. So we need to find the angle between velocity and acceleration vectors at time t equal to 0. So first we need to find dr by dt, that is our velocity vector. And we need to find the acceleration vector, that is dv by dt. So for the first question, dr by dt is 3t plus 1 in the derivative 3i plus root 3 tj root 3 plus root 3j plus t square 2tk. Now at t equal to 0 ഈ vector ഈ വെക്ടർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്ത് കിട്ടും, 3i plus root 3j plus 0k. And find dv by dt. dv by dt equals derivative of v, that is derivative of 3i is 0, root 3j is 0, 2tk derivative എന്ത് വരും, 2k എന്ന് വരും. Okay, and at t equal to 0 also the vector is 2k എന്ന് കിട്ടും. So we need to find, this is the velocity vector and this is the acceleration vector at t equal to 0. We need to find the angle between these two vectors. So for finding the angle between these two vectors, we need to find the dot product of these two vectors, and also we need to find the modulus of these two vectors. So find the modulus of u of minus of modulus of v. That is square root of 3 square plus root 3 square plus 0. That is square root of 9 plus 3 plus 0, which is equal to square root of 12. And what is the square modulus of acceleration vector is root of 2 square, and which is equal to 4 root to 4, and which is equal to 2 എന്ന് കിട്ടും. Now we need to find u v dot a. v dot a equals, just multiply. So 3 a എന്നുള്ള വെക്ടറിനകത്ത് എന്തേ ഉള്ളൂ, 2k കമ്പോണന്റ് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. i കമ്പോണന്റ് 0 ആണ്, j കമ്പോണന്റ് 0 ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഡോട്ട് പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് കിട്ടും, 3 into 0i, that is 0i plus 0j plus 0k. So dot product is also 0, and the cos theta value will become cos theta equals 0 divided by root 12, and it is equal to 0, and theta equals cos inverse of 0. cos 0 വരുന്നത് ഏതിലാണ്, cos 0 വരുന്നത് pi by 2 0 ആണ്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇവിടെ ഡോട്ട് പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് 0 വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നമുക്കറിയാം these two vectors are tangent 90 degree ആണ്. So theta is equal to pi by 2. Theta is equal to pi by 2 എന്ന് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടും. അതുപോലെ ബാക്കി പ്രോബ്ലംസും കൂടെ ഒന്ന് ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കണം കേട്ടോ. Here we need to find the parametric equation for the line that is tangent to the given curve at the parametric value t equal to t naught. ഇതിനകത്ത് നമ്മൾ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ട ഒരു റിസൾട്ട് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. The point, suppose the point x naught, y naught, z naught on the curve at z naught on the curve at t naught is given by our r of t naught. R of t naught ന്റെ x, y, I യുടെ കമ്പോണന്റ്, j കമ്പോണന്റ്, z കമ്പോണന്റ്, t naught എന്നുള്ള വാല്യൂ ഇട്ട് കൊടുത്തു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ v1, v2, v3 is the component of direction vector, velocity vector, that is v of t naught ന്റെ, v of t naught ന്റെ, അതായത് നമ്മുടെ r dash of t naught. നമുക്ക് parametric equation of the line that is tangent to the curve അല്ല നമ്മളോട് പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത്. Then the parametric equation of the tangent line is taken in the form x equal to x naught plus v1 capital T. T is the parameter. T is the parameter of the line, and y equals y naught plus v2 capital T, and z equals z naught plus v3 capital 3. This is the parametric equation. The result on ഓർത്ത് വയ്ക്കുക. എന്നിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഫസ്റ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം ഒന്ന് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. Given that sin t I t cos square t e raised to t k t naught equal to 0. So at t naught equal to 0, what is our r of t naught? അതായത് r ന്റെ കമ്പോണന്റ് x naught, y naught, z naught എന്നുള്ള കോമ്പോണന്റ് ഏതൊക്കെയാണ് വരുന്നത്? That is sin 0, that is sin 0 വരും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ടി സ്ക്വയർ, അതായത് 0 സ്ക്വയർ മൈനസ് കോസ് 0 വരും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ r of t യുടെ e raised to 0 വരും. So which is equal to sin 0 is 0 and 0 square minus cos 0 is equal to minus 1, e raised to 0 is equal to 1. ഇതാണ് നമ്മുടെ x naught, y naught, z naught ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. ഇനി നമുക്ക് വെലോസിറ്റി വെക്ടർ ആണ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. അതായത് നമ്മുടെ v1, v2, v3 നമ്മുടെ വെലോസിറ്റി വെക്ടർ v of t എന്ത് വരും? ഇതിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് വരും. ഇതിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ sin t യുടെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് cos t I plus 2t plus sin t j, 2t plus sin t e j plus e raised to t യുടെ e raised to t k at t equal to 0 വന്നു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ, അതായത് v of 0 വരുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് കിട്ടും? ഇവിടെ 1i cos 0 1 എന്ന് കിട്ടും, പ്ലസ് 0j വരും, ആൻഡ് പ്ലസ് c raised to 0 is 1k എന്ന് വരും, 1k. So our components are, നമുക്ക് എങ്ങനെ എഴുതാം? This is 1 0 1. Now we can write the parametric equations, that is x equal to, our x naught is 0 plus v1 is 1t, y equals y naught plus y naught is our minus 1 plus y minus 1 plus v2. Our v2 is 0 plus 0t, and z equals z naught, that is 1 plus 1t എന്ന് വരും. That is parametric equation x equal to t, y equal to minus 1, z equal to 1 plus t. This is the parametric equation. So try to do other problems like this. So I think we can conclude this section. Try to do these all problems. Thank you.